So we are still under safety car, but I think it's actually gonna be going out on this lap. No, it's not. So back into the race, Dumily leads, hasn't made his stop, same as Semba and Matt and Arvin. Then we have Paco on hards, Big Boy who also has not made his stop. Then we have BB on fresh medium tires on 7th place, Sen on 8th, Freestyler on Pinar and Rubina on P10, It Might Dust on P11. Then we have Mosquito who has not pitted as well on P12, Charlie on P13 on fresh tires. And safety car will be going out on this lap. Womax is in 14th place, also with fresh tires. Then Evolsug, then Juventino, Ben with old tires, Midis Mellow with just fresh tires, and finally Elge with 3-lap old parts. Donnelly will restart the race, but will be attacked by Semba once again, but he has already managed to hold him for all this time on the race, so I think it's not gonna be a problem to hold him just on the restart of the race. Slowing down the pack, and is he gonna go already? Yes, he's gone already. Before the final corner, Semba actually does not get the best restart, and Matt also a big gap, same with Arin, and Paco's already getting ahead of Arin here into the main straight. Is Arin gonna try and defend him? No, he's not trying to do so. BB will also be getting past Big Boy really quick. Big Boy gets BB gets the move done on Big Boy and sends it on Arin. He sends it on Arin but has to back off. I think he didn't even try to send it, just missed the brakes badly there, but thankfully didn't end in a collision there. Will now try and look for Arin. He should have the pace advantage on Paco now that he has faster compound of tires. And BB will try and look to get that move done as fast as he can. Matt gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Here comes BB at the back of Arin. Will try and look all the gaps possible, and he does so. Arin goes wide, goes off the road, and that is BB making up a place. Semba gets a 3-second time penalty, still unable to get past Dominly there. And Paco is gonna be coming at the back of him now with a bit fresher tires, 7-lap fresher tires, but still hard set of tires. BB already at the back of Matt, and then will be really soon close to the back of Paco in 3rd place. Here comes BB, will try and attack the Aston as soon as he can. And meanwhile Semba, as I said, still struggling a lot to get past the man and the Aston Martin, but is getting closer down now in the straight. Domily using a bit of the CRS there, trying not to let Semba go through. Oh, and BB is now the one that picks a... How did he pick the penalty? Well, I think he was in the corner already. But anyways, BB was picked the penalty, now goes by the outside of Matt. It's going to be an easy move there by the outside, or is Matt going to try and send it here? He sends it, actually makes a little bit of contact there with the Alpine. Now the Alpine is going to force him a bit off the road there. And Matt tries to brake as late as he can, but it actually ends up being BB who stays ahead of him. Made contact, Matt fought him hard, but ended up losing the place anyway. Now BB just 1.3 behind Paco, and this is a battle there, the battle that's I think still alive for the championship in some way. BB trying to make that gap even bigger by getting ahead of his main rival, I think at the moment, Paco. And Semba, who will now be at the mirrors of Domily. Domily, not sure how longer can he resist the attack of the Alfa Romeo driver. Here comes Semba, and Dumley is not even gonna try to defend it this time. No, he actually does. He's using his ERS there to defend. Semba can't get the move done on him. He's gonna send it here into turn 1. No, he actually backs off. He backs up, and for one more lap, he's gonna be unable to get ahead of him. For one more lap, it's gonna be Dumley who survives in the lead of the race. It's actually got a horrible exit there. Wide now, that was a very horrible exit by Dumley there, and Semba is just gonna send it there down the inside, and that's the move finally made up for. Oh, and he spins, not sure if he was tapped or something, but he's fallen down into P6 of the race now. Next comes Freestyler to him. Not sure if Dumley was tapped there or if he just lost the car. And here comes the battle for the championship. BB on Paco in the SS. Paco goes wide there and off. Paco goes off there down into P3 of the race, and soon gonna be attacked by Sen on the AlphaTauri, who's also on fresh medium tires against the fresh hearts of Paco, but the mediums definitely much faster. And next step for BB is gonna try and get ahead of Semba for P1 of the race. There's a yellow flag, and that's a collision. That's a big collision actually, I think. That is Miris Mela once again, and that is Ben versus Elge, I think, and Mosquito. Sen gets the move done on Paco. Nothing Paco can do here, but I think there's no more places that he'll be losing anyway. Semba leads still, followed by BB. BB is still unable to get him, and it's Miris Mela who has retired in the pit lane. That's our second DNF of the race. Matt gets another penalty. Oh, what did BB did there? Massive move by BB, actually. And now BB gets overtaken by Sen. I think that move was, I mean, he left him the space, but I don't know, it was kind of a confusing one. But whatever it was, it allows Sen to take second of the race. BB has lost the place against Semba once again. And now it's Sen who will be attacking for the lead of the race. He's going to be getting past Semba now into the main straight. BB is going to try and do the same. BB is going for Sen back. BB is going for Sen as well into turn 1. But it's going to be Sen who will stay ahead in the lead of this race. That was a kind of a confusing situation there. And now it's Sen who leads, followed by BB. BB will definitely be on the attack into the next lap. He already has got him once. He's gonna look to make him to overtake him once again. I think definitely BB has the base on Sen today. You can see Sen struggling there on pace. BB at the back of him. I think BB missing the brakes a lot today. And here comes BB at the back of Sen, whose slide is flashing there. And it's gonna be time for BB to try and retake that lead of the race. If he can, of course. If he can at 4 attempts into the exit of the corner. I think he has the enough pace and ERS to try and get the move done into turn 1. Is Sen gonna try and defend? Yes, he's going defensive down the inside, but definitely does not have the battery at all, and it's gonna be BB who will be taking the lead of the race. And well, he fixed the mistake he did previously. Charlie now battling against Dumley here for P7 of the race, and finally gets it done. Of course, fresher tires, and he's gonna be looking to get past Freestyler soon as well. Oh, Charlie battling from last to P7. Looking for a last to first, which, why not? But, well, you know, that's not something that happens every weekend. But he's done a good job till now. done definitely a good job till now. Now, Sen has lost once again, like it happened previously on different component of TAR, the DRS to BB, but actually still has a little chance to not be that way and actually get that DRS back once again. And will it happen? Yes, actually managed to get that DRS once again. And I think now, thanks to Matt, Freestaller will have DRS to defend against Charlie now. And well, both are gonna go for Matt anyway. And there's a yellow flag. That is Big Boy off, I think. Dumbly is in the pit lane. The battle for the lead continues, but I think BB is gonna end up clearing Sen at any moment anyway. Yeah, I think BB is gonna end up breaking the second gap. But definitely, I also have to say that Puck Stars will start working better than BB's at any moment now. Both with a 3-second time penalty. Meanwhile, Freestaller still unable to get past Matt. He's definitely gonna be looking to it into the main straight. And even once again, Sen makes it into BB's DRS for one more lap. I think it's time for Freestaller to try and get past Matt and those pressure tires. I think he will try to do it into the next straight. Or maybe now. Well, I think Freestaller messed it up there. What he could have been a clear overtake, it ended up not being so. Sembanos lost the train to the leaders, but he's quickly catching back. I think he's made it into the DRS once again. Sen surprisingly has not lost it. And Freestaller gets a penalty now. It's gonna be interesting to see the battle between these three into the main straight. Can maybe even Charlie try and get the two of them. They are all very close to each other. Semba is finally coming to the pit lane. Of course, he still wants to make his stop. He did a really good job surviving to the leading places, even with those very degraded tires. And there's a yellow flag. That's a McLaren once again. And Freestaller here comes, sends it down the inside. And once again he's gonna fail. Once again he's gonna fail in his attempt to overtake. And Charlie is just sitting there unable to do anything against these two. Here comes Freestaller. He's gonna send it now down the inside. Oh, he backs off once again. I think Matt playing really well his cars there with the ERS. Sen finally loses the DRS to BB, and now it's turn 4. Pocket trying to track that gap with, of course, what will be tires that will start working better for him really soon, better than BB's tires. Charlie really close to Freestaller once again. These three once again are gonna battle it into turn 1. Before, I think it was 8 tenths that separated the three of them. Now it's just 6 tenths, 5 tenths separate these three. And actually Charlie's making a stop. Charlie's making a stop. He's going for an undercut on these two. Doesn't want to lose any more time. And Freestaller is not even trying to overtake Matt, I think. Even though he should definitely have the pace advantage on him. Matt is going to defend him once again, and is going to cost him some more time. Oh, that's a mistake from Freestaller. Here comes Semba and Ouch into turn 1 and gets the move done. Of course, on fresh medium tires against 13 lap old hards. Definitely it was gonna happen. Paco at the moment unable yet to shorten the gap to Senna, I think, but as I said, soon those hards will be working better than the mediums. At least that's what I think. Also, I have to say, Urbina is actually in a really good position if there's a late safety car, cause he is the first driver now with no penalties. Finally, Freestarter is gonna make the move on Matt. Here comes down the inside into turn 1, and he's finally make it work. Samba sets the fastest lap of the race now. And I wonder when these guys will be making their stops. Actually, Paco... Actually, I think these guys will have each a new set of medium tires. I think they do, so... I think it's not gonna change for Ous and Hispanit. I think it's not gonna change then between Paco and B, because both will be on mediums when they pit. Yeah, because Paco started on mediums, then BB started on hards. So yeah, I think both still have a fresh set of medium tires, or depending on what tire configuration they picked. But if that's the case, of course, then there's not going to be any subtraction of the gap. But Paco can try and aim to go to the end of this race. Womack's in the pit lane now. Samba will be now he will be around 4 seconds behind Juventino now. Womack is in the pit lane. Elge is gonna get ahead of him. Charlie is gonna get ahead of him as well. Yeah, Paco definitely doesn't look to have the pace to challenge BB at the moment. 4.6, the gap keeps increasing between these two. Now going with Charlie, who has finally made it into the back of Elge, and will be looking into taking a place here into the main straight, which I think will definitely not be hard at all. And we'll be going back to the top 10. He picks another penalty, a 3-second time penalty more for Charlie. That's a total of 6 seconds for the Mercedes driver. Matt is finally in the pit lane as well. Now I guess that undercut had to really work for Charlie against Matt. I guess it did. Well, yeah, it did, and I think it's gonna do massively Charlie. You can see he's gonna be way ahead of Matt now when he comes to the exit of the pit lane. And yes, he does. He's actually already up in P9 of the race. How far is Matt gonna be now? 3 seconds, 4 seconds behind Charlie now. Actually 5 seconds behind Charlie. Meanwhile, I don't see anything changing in the lead of the race. BB is 5 seconds clear from Paco. Paco not really finding the pace on those hard tires. I think the battle we will see now is Urbina versus Eat My Dust here for P5 of this race. I'm not sure if he has just got there or wasn't following them too much. field now. He's now got DRS, and we'll be looking into getting closer into the Alpine driver. Now at the fastest lap is for Charlie Samba getting past Juventino. And have to say, by the way, the rain never came. The rain never came. Should never trust in this game, seriously. I guess a race with rain would have made it even better to watch, but at the end it didn't happen. Kristaller comes into a pit lane now. Someone else gonna do so. Maybe Juventino, no, he stays out. And he's losing a lot of time to Charlie. Well, not really exciting race at the moment. It was much better in the previous laps. At the moment, it's got a kind of quiet, I have to say. Other thing to ask is, are BB, Pacos, and all these guys gonna pit? Oh, that's a yellow flag. Who is that? I think that's an Aston Martin. I guess that's Dominic possibly. Oh, Mosquitoes crashed it. Mosquitoes crashed it. I cocked that, and that's a safety car. That's an instant safety car, and that's gonna mess up absolutely everything. With 10 laps to go on this race, well, at least I think we'll give some excitement to it. Are they gonna go for softs or medium tires is the way to go for this, guys? Actually, he's gone for mediums. BB is gone for medium tires for 10 laps. I think it's kinda a good decision, I guess. Paco's doing now the same, going for mediums, and I think everyone will go for mediums, to be honest. No, actually Sen goes for softs. Idmaidas is going for mediums, Herbina is on softs as well. Semba is going for softs. And what else can we expect is Charlie going for soft tires now. Matt has staying out. Matt stays out because he had fresh 4-lap old mediums. Yeah, no reason to pit then. Freestaller staying out as well. Well, that crash has definitely changed the race now. And I think before when I'd asked no safety car, I think in this case it's actually gonna make the race much more exciting for these final laps. because it was getting a bit boring. So it's now an open battle for the win of this race between BB and Paco on equal conditions for the two of them, I think on penalties as well. Yeah, both have 3 seconds of penalties, so it's gonna be an equal battle for the win between these two. Safety car, I guess, still will be out for what? 1 more lap. I hope it goes on this one, but I think it's not that much of a possibility. It does. Still waiting for 5 people to catch the train. Yeah, I think it will stay out for 1 more. I think it will stay out for 1 more lap. Fortunately. No, it's actually going on this lap. Thankfully, it will be going out in this lap. And the McLaren's gotta hurry up now because they are far in the distance. And that is the Haas of Evil Street, I guess, slowing down to not give trouble to anyone. The McLarens now will be off the pack. BB will restart the race. And he's now going to have to defend against Paco. Well, it's going to be a battle 1 versus 1 for the win of this race. Paco does not get the best restart, but it's actually Sen who's also going to be involved in this. Sen is also involved in this because he's on soft tires. Fernandez lifts him off. Paco is going to go all the way by the outside and is going to get the move done. Maybe that's something convenient for Paco, because now Sen is gonna go and attack BB as fast as he can. Oh, Paco's made a mistake, or he's been tapped. And he's now made collision with Urbina. I think that Freestar is gonna make up some places there. Charlie coming a bit more far behind. Here comes Freestar down the inside of Paco, sends the move. Goes Abitivo, and now Paco gets stopped once again and off. That's the end of Paco and Paco's championship, the end of Paco's championship as well, I guess. Paco gets a 10-second for corner cutting. BB gets another 3-second time penalty. This could mess up things here in the battle for the lead of the race. Here comes Freestaller, gets past Matt by the outside. BB leads 1.1 ahead of 1.2 ahead of Sen. Sen will now try and close that gap. He needs to be in less than 3 seconds, and he can try and take victory today. And why not eat my dust? He is the best positioned driver with no penalties on the grid. Here comes Charlie on Urbina, makes a place. Urbina, I think, might have damage for that contact with Paco, maybe. Here comes Urbina by the outside, battling against Semba. Semba trying to get past Urbina. Urbina's gonna defend him down the inside. Sen is at the back of BB. This might be a win for Sen. Following now the battle between the Mercedes and the Alpha. The Alpha trying to get the Mercedes driver as fast as he can, but unable to do so at the moment. We already saw Semba with trouble to overtake Domily. Now he's having trouble to overtake Urbina on this stage of the race. Meanwhile, Charlie's gonna go for the move on Matt. Might not be a last first, still a really good fight on, and BB picks another penalty. BB's picked another penalty. That is Matt defending against Charlie there. Charlie gonna try and send it as soon as he can. Freestaller picks a 3-second time penalty. Actually, it might be Beat My Dust who wins this race. It might be even Eat My Dust who wins today. Might not be one Alpine, but might be another one. There goes Charlie and makes the move on Matt, but Matt is trying to battle it as hard as he can and gives him a little tap there by the back. But Charlie gets the move done and is up into P5 of the race, still with penalties though. Might be dropping something there. Matt trying and sends it down the inside. Matt sends it on Charlie once again. Is he gonna send him it here once again or not? No, he isn't. Now he has to back off. Now he has to back off, and that's gonna cost him time against Freestyler. Charlie looking here for something. Now it's Sen who picks a penalty, and I think it's gonna be done for Eat My Dust. So I think Eat My Dust will be winning this race as it stands now. Has been the cleanest there on track in terms of penalties. Not got a single one. And is aiming now to take that victory today. BB now has set the fastest lap of the race, so who's actually gonna be winning this one? 9 seconds for the two leaders. It My Dust has no penalty. Here comes Charlie on Freestyler. Charlie might be aiming for a podium today, or a P4 finish maybe. Semba's got Matt now, but Matt is gonna send it down the inside. We already saw he's been racing really aggressive today against all these guys. Well, Semba with 3 seconds might take Charlie away from that P4 finish. There we go. Charlie looking for at least a top 5. I think top 5 is realistic for Charlie at the moment. He gets past Freestyler, of course. Paco picks up Paco has 16 seconds of penalties, but I know some of those he has a 10-second for cutting track in an unusual way, of course. And Charlie's now at the back of Freestyler. He's gonna be looking to get in this move done as fast as he can with 4 laps to go. Here comes Charlie on Freestyler down the inside and takes P4 of the race. Semba will try and get... Oh, Freestyler's fighting it back once again. Freestyler fights it back. But this time Charlie, I think, has got it done. Or Freestyler might have a little look there. No, he won't. So as I said, I think P5 could be a realistic place to finish this race for. Charlie might not even be P5 because Urbina is there with no penalties. I just realized that. Here comes Freestyler defending from Semba. Semba with little low amount of ERS here. Very low amount of ERS here. Freestyler getting a bit close to Charlie, but not enough close. Yeah, I think as I said, My Dust is gonna be the winner of this race. Currently in a really good position to do it. 1.9 seconds behind Sen. But actually, how far is he from his teammate? The gap with the leader is 7.3 seconds. So actually BB still got a little chance in here. If he can pull away 1.7 in the remaining time, it could well be a victory for the man that's dominating the championship. So we'll have to check on that. Currently Semba unable to get ahead of Freestyler still. Urbina's falling down into P9. That might actually allow Charlie to take a top 5 finish today. 2 laps to go on this race. How is this gonna end? This is gonna be a win for BB. This is gonna be for his teammate My Dust. The gap that needs to be grown now is 1.2 seconds. How much of DRS does BB have? He has none. But he has pulled already 1 second more on Eat My Dust. And Eat My Dust, well, he could have been dreaming about victory, but at the end it might not happen because his teammate seems to be going really quickly now. 1 second is gonna decide the victory between the teammates in the Alpine. This is gonna be a victory for Eat My Dust. It's gonna be a victory for BB. 1 lap to go when it's 8 tenths. What separate these two? I think BB might have it on the back. I think BB might have those 7 tenths there. But Eat My Dust, of course, will also be giving it all to win this race. It's gonna be close, I think, though. I think it will be close. Paco battling Matt here, and Matt stays ahead. .5 the gap, 8.6. Who is gonna be taking victory? 3 times. Eat My Dust needs to survive to be able of holding into the win today. BB, we are coming on board with him into the final corner. He will be now, and crosses the line in first, but is he ahead of Eat My Dust, or is Eat My Dust taking a maiden victory? I'm not sure if it's maiden victory. He's gonna lose it. Eat My Dust loses the race by 65 thousandths of a second. That was a really close gap. Urbina finishes on the podium with all that's happened. Urbina P3 at the end. Semba on P4, Sen on P5. Charlie ends up out of the top 5. And Eat My Dust has just lost the win to his teammate BB by 65 thousandths of a second. And I think we can say BB is champion, possibly. I think he is. 2 races to go, so I think mathematically he has just won it. I have to check the standings to confirm it is that way. So yeah, I think definitely the championship is done. The gap was 20 points before this race. if I'm not wrong, the point system gives around 15 points. I think Paco didn't score, so I think it won't be enough for him to catch. So I guess that's the championship for BB. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it is. Well, actually, Paco still has that 10-second, which might get removed. I'm not too sure about it. Might make, I think, still doesn't make it to the points though. Well, anyway, that's all for today. BB's taken a win with 9 seconds of penalty, 65,000 ahead of his teammate. So we'll be meeting, possibly not next week, and I won't be here, but I will be here for the final round in 2 weeks. So thanks to all for watching, and goodbye.